Hey Aries, welcome to your January 2025 monthly reading. First, want to say Happy New Year to all you Aries, and I also want to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings still. All my personal readings at this time are 20% off. If you're interested in that, or if you're curious about that, that link will be down below in the description. Let's go ahead and jump in here, and let's take a look here. You did pull this Capricorn card. It says achieve. So some of you may have Capricorn placements. Capricorn, well, makes a lot of sense. The sun's in Capricorn for the majority of January. So until the sun comes into Aquarius, which will be around the 22nd, around the 21st, somewhere around there. But pretty much for the whole month of January, we will be in Capricorn season. So the sun right now is in your 10th house, and Capricorn is all about, it is about achievement. It's about working long and hard. It's about having tenacity, being goal-oriented, disciplined, structured. So, and with the sun being in your 10th house, you pulled the devil card here, which is also Capricorn. With the sun being in your 10th house, the 10th house is the public. So it deals with fame, recognition. It deals with your career, work. So there could definitely be a big emphasis on that for you at this time. I sometimes see, when the sun comes into the 10th house, it really is where you're really wanting to strive towards something big. You want to create something big for yourself, or go bigger when it comes to your goals and your objectives. Let's see here. You also pulled this card that says channel your knowledge, critical judgment here. Yeah, I want to say don't be too critical on yourself here, Aries. I think you're a lot smarter than you think you are. You're a lot better than you think you are. I think it's just allowing yourself to be spontaneous with how you flow with things. Sometimes I see this card as being maybe overly too structured, or being overly too critical, overly too analytical, or maybe too pessimistic, when really I feel spirits want you to embrace more optimism here, more positivity, especially when it comes to like your work, your gifts, channeling your gifts. Or just being yourself, being in your authenticity, and doing things the way you want to do it, allowing your own creativity to flow through in the way in which it wants. Some of you could definitely be channelers here for me to pull this card coming out. So let's see here. You also pulled this Earth Star Chakra. It says Mother Earth here. I feel one thing that I get here with your reading is that I definitely think Spirit's wanting you to ground as much as you can. Especially if you're feeling ungrounded lately. And you can ground in many ways. Like, yes, you can go outside and you can put your feet on the earth, which I do that every once in a while. It really does work, at least for 15 minutes. But you can ground in other ways, whether it's like eating nourishing food, or just doing something that makes you just, that brings you back down to earth. It could literally be like getting a massage or whatever the case might be, right? Just finding something here that can help you ground for the month of January, because I do kind of pick up this a little bit of shaky energy or ungrounded energy. So if you can, I would try to ground as much as you can here. But also this Mother Earth card is reminding you of all the abundance that's really out there. You could be in this scarcity mindset at this time, especially with the Five of Pentacles being here in your challenge. We're about to go through the tarot here in a moment. But the Five of Pentacles is when we could be struggling. We feel there's a lack of resources, or there's a lack of what it is that we need, or what it is that we want. And it's where we're literally wanting more. We want to create more, or we want to make certain transitions, or we want to, change things up so that way we can be in the position that we want to be in, right? So that way we can have the wealth or the status, or at least the resources that will uphold us or support us. You have the Lovers here. In the position of the good stuff here. Now, what this Lovers is could be love. I do pick up love here. So if you're single, you could be meeting a person. This could be a Gemini. It could really be any sign, though. I feel like this person is going to be a pretty important person. I look at the Lovers sometimes as someone who shows up in your life to really help you spiritually grow. And so there's important lessons that will be learned between you both. And there could be instant chemistry, or instant, just an instant attraction with the Lovers here. Now, I want to say if you're in a relationship here with this Lovers, this looks good as well. I think you're going to really be, like you and your partner could be coming more into alignment, could be syncing, like coming in sync together, feeling more harmonious energy here with this Lovers card. But also I want to say too for you as well, Aries, especially with the Star card being here for the overall energy, that the Lovers can deal with something. It doesn't have to deal with like a person you love. It can deal with something that you love. So let's just say, for instance, you love tarot, right? So you want to dedicate your life to being the best tarot reader ever, or you want to dedicate majority of your time to being the best tarot reader ever. Well, now it doesn't have to be ever, but just doing it, right? Whenever you do it, you feel in alignment, you feel whole, you feel in harmony, you feel in sync. It's like you feel like yourself. And so you could be discovering here some type of passion here, or you could be coming in, you could be just be finding more joy and harmony with the things that you're passionate about here. And also the Lovers deals with purpose, feeling like you're connected to your purpose. And almost in a way, it's like when that happens, like everything just seems to work out in life. It's kind of weird. Everything just seems to flow. And that's an energy that I pick up here with this Lovers for you. You pulled the Star card here for the overall energy. It's interesting because the Star card is Aquarius. Now, some of you may have Aquarius placements. The Star card, or the Sun will be coming into Aquarius, like I said, but it'll be toward the end of the month. So I see the Star card right now before we come into Aquarius season, as we're in Capricorn season now, like the beginning, middle of January, being in Capricorn season. There's a big ideal here in which you're wanting to strive to create for your star, to create for yourself. The Star card is the North Star, the reason why. It's something that you're trying to aspire to, right? So it deals with your aspirations, dreams, and also deals with your gifts, really wanting to channel and bring your gifts to the collective, maybe in a bigger way, or you're just really wanting to put a more, you're just wanting to emphasize it more here with the Star card. And also the Star card can deal with like public recognition, fame, success. So I'm not saying all you're going to become famous, right? Some of you, maybe this is the month where you pop off, right? I'm not sure. But it's just recognition. It's visibility here. So I almost get this energy that you wanting to really make yourself visible by bringing your light, showing up as who you are to the collective. Also, Star card is a good card for like synchronistic events and miracles that happen and can connect you in ways to your bigger goals that you can't yet see. So, like that. You have the Ten of Swords here in the position of the good stuff here as well. I think I'm going to change this position. I think I'm not going to have two positions of the good stuff. I think I'm just going to have one. But for you, Aries, I'll just leave it on this one. So the Ten of Swords here, one thing I see is you being able to break out of a limiting mindset here with this Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity. It's something you've been in a cycle with, and you just keep getting that same result. The Ten of Swords is when we finally put an end to it. So I think this is you finally putting an end to some type of insanity here. And it could be really anything. We're gonna have to clarify it. But I also see the Ten of Swords too, to where we realize like, okay, it's time for me I gotta establish new connections here, because the way I've been relating to things, whether it's my environment or to my work or to my relationships or to my job, whatever the case might be, it hasn't been working. So I'm gonna have to open myself up to establish new connections and find new solutions here. So with this card being in the good stuff, that's the theme here that I also see playing out for you. You do have the Devil card here in your current energy. Like again, I don't get a negative energy off this Devil card. I just think it's Capricorn. Now I can see the other side of the coin here with this Devil card, that like I don't get it being something toxic. I get it being to where you're having to really get critical and analytical here and really have to look at your situation objectively. And Capricorn brings a natural pessimism. It's ruled by Saturn, right? And when I say pessimism or negativity, it's not in the way in which you're thinking. It's more so sometimes we have to be negative and be pessimistic. That's what Capricorn teaches us, because sometimes we got to be realistic and look at things objectively. And I think that's what you're doing here in your current energy. Also, the Devil card is an emphasis on the material world. So you have this drive for material success. I'm picking up here as well with that Five of Pentacles being here in the challenge. And yeah, here it is, the Five of Pentacles here in the challenge, which, I'm picking up that you want more, right? Now, Five of Pentacles can be money struggles, financial struggles. So some of you, maybe there is that energy. But it's also, it's just when we're having to really figure out solutions in regards to how we can create more for ourselves, how we can have more for ourselves. And it's interesting, it's almost like the background foundation of the support and the resources here that we usually have aren't there, so it's a little bit difficult. Now we're having to really work harder to gain those resources so that way we can have the type of success that we want. Or it can go either way, right? It's like you're working to get the resources, and also maybe you're working to get the resources and to excel in your career and to get status or to get wealth here. You have the Ace of Pentacles here as the advice, and the advice here with the Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is just planting the seed. You have the resources at your disposal. And when I say resources, maybe it's not the material things, but maybe it's your wisdom, your knowledge, right? Maybe it's an old camera you have. Maybe it's a book that you have that teaches you how to do something. Ace of Pentacles says the energy's there, and now's the time for you to use what's at your disposal to create here what you want for yourself, because there's potential with the resources here that you do have. There's potential with the things that, energetically, with like even with inside yourself, that you can start creating what it is that you want. You have the Page of Wands here in the future position. Yeah, I think with this Page of Wands, this is you starting some. So I get a couple things with this Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about doing something that is fun, it's new, it's fresh, it's something that is enjoyable, it's something that we're passionate about, right? So I see here in the month of January, you working on things and doing things that you're passionate about. I mean, Mars right now is retrograding in your 5th, right, in Leo. So there is this creative expression and direction and self-confidence here that you're trying to access and use for you to creatively express yourself. But the retrograde, they could be a little bit frustrating. Maybe you're having to rethink some things or figure out how you can direct your energy better, how you can direct your expression better. And then it'll come back into Cancer in January, which will be in your 4th house. The 4th house deals with the home and your inner world, inner self. So I think there's this uprooted energy that you're going to be feeling internally, in a way in which it kind of lights a fire under your ass, to where with that Page of Wands, you're like, okay, I'm going to start doing it now. Like, I'm going to start doing what it is I want to do. But I see it being something that at least brings you joy here with this Page of Wands. You did pull the Justice card here in the outcome position. Justice card is an energy of discernment, but with it being in the outcome, I always say with the Justice card, that especially with the Devil card in your current energy, this is very important, because the Devil card, like I said, is Capricorn. So it deals with your ability to be critical and analytical, be objective, realistic, have structure, have plans, have discipline to accomplish what your goals are, and to be able to work long and hard on those goals. And I always say the Justice card is the law of cause and effect. For every reaction, there's a reaction. It's the field. It's your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, your actions, how it's creating a ripple effect of a manifestation. So this Justice card being here in the outcome is the manifestation of you, of your hard work. And we'll see what that is. But I feel like Spirit's basically saying here, like, everything's in your hands here. It's just staying on top of your game. You have the Two of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Two of Swords is just a card of, have balanced decision making. Two of Swords says, don't impulsively do anything at this time. Really think through your decisions in the month of January and try to come from the most balanced place, most fair place as you can. Interesting. Let's see here. You pulled this opposition card. It says Confrontation, and it's with this. It's with the Capricorn card. Well, I think one thing I see here for you in January is, I think work is opposing a challenge for you. I feel like it's work and home that's opposing a challenge for you. And that could have a lot to deal with, the sun being in Capricorn and then Mars retrograding back into Cancer, which will be your 10th, 4th house axis, which is home life, family life, personal life, your inner emotional world, opposing the challenge with career, status, who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to create, work. Oops. You pull this oak tree card. It says ancestors here. And also, it's right here beside this channel your knowledge, critical judgment here. You know what I see here on a spiritual level? I think your ancestors are very close to you at this time. I mean, they're always there. But I think this is just about just remembering and really reconnecting to who you are, what you are, where you come from, and and your lineage and your ancestry, to where you have natural wisdom, or you have certain skills, talents, abilities here that have been gifted to you by your ancestors. And so this is spirit, what the spirit's really saying here with the star card, the Lovers, the Devil, like use these gifts, right? And channel your knowledge, channel your energy, and bring your light to the collective here. And if you already do that, believe in your abilities here. Yeah, you pulled this 6th chakra card. It says dreams. So I would also pay attention to your dreams at this time as well. You could be getting, certain messages or something like that here. But also the 6th chakra, it's your vision, right? Literally your dreams, your ability to imagine things, to conceptualize things. And this is very important because this Capricorn season, it's Capricorn season. So the ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn. Well, where's Saturn at? It's in Pisces. So Saturn is being activated because the sun has now come into Capricorn. So Pisces deals with the imagination. It deals with dreams, the big ideals. And Capricorn is working to create those things. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify your reading here, Aries. Clarify the Lovers for Aries. Somebody had left a comment that said, please smile again and have fun. This is just how I am. Sometimes I can be, I'm a Leo, right? So Aries, I'm a fire sign like you. Sometimes I can be really dramatic or whatever, but also I have a Scorpio rising and Scorpio moon, so I can also just be kind of intense looking. So you're just gonna have to get used to that. Clarify the Lovers. You have the 2 of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Well, if you're in a relationship or if you're connected to someone here, these are good changes here that are happening. Whatever the changes are, it's actually helping you to align here more. Actually, you two could actually be working together toward a common goal this month in January. It could be some type of newer goal. I'm also seeing here, Star card is all about like New Year's resolutions as well. So when it comes to yourself, this could be you, 2 of Pentacles, the Lovers. Just, really looking at your priorities and looking at, how you can better structure your routine. And because you're doing that, you could be starting to figure things out that work better here for you, Aries. If you're single, I definitely feel that you could be meeting someone here. Some of you, it is through work. When it comes to yourself, I want to say here that the 2 of Pentacles is learning the dance of change. It reminds us that life is changing, that our passions change, that our interests can change, that our desires can change, that our ambitions can change. And so this is just about allowing yourself to be flexible, right? And trying new things. Clarify the Star card. You pulled the 3 of Swords here. And also this could be you healing this month as well. Star card, 3 of Swords would be healing. But good healing that takes place for you. Also, the Star card is literally about the world and showing up to the world of service to help the collective, to shift, the vibration. And the 3 of Swords would be being the change that you want to see in the world. And so you could be seeing injustices in the world. You can be seeing the unfairness in the world. You could be seeing the struggle in the world, right? And you want to show up and make a difference. Clarify the 10 of Swords here. You pulled the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I just think one thing I see you in the position of the good stuff, just cutting out all the negativity and the BS. Some of you have been having a lot of mind chatter lately. I see your mind becoming more silent or more still here. And I think your mindset is shifting here. I think that's in the position of the good stuff. It's like your mindset is shifting. You also pulled that High Priestess. I clarified it again. Also, I think your perception on something is shifting here because you're getting a new truth, or you're seeing the truth here. But it's not like in some crazy, bad way. It's just more so High Priestess, you're becoming aware of a newer way of seeing things and doing things, which is allowing for you to see things more clearly and find better solutions to your problems. Clarify the Devil card and your current energy. You have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, I knew that Devil card wasn't necessarily a negative energy. Nine of Cups is the law of attraction, manifestation, and it's when you're for some of you, for some of you Aries, I see you in a good position here. So all you have to do is just stay in alignment with what you're doing. Others of you, Nine of Cups and the Devil card would be that I think you have a lot of ambition at this time with this Nine of Cups. What this reminds me of? Like the mystical sea goat energy. Like Capricorn is the mystical sea goat, right? And so a lot of you here are really going to want to bring in this mystical energy. I know this may sound crazy. Some of you are like, what the fuck is Austin talking about? Come back and let me know. There almost is this mystical energy that you're going to want to bring in toward your hobbies or toward your passions or toward your ambitions or just your environment or things in your life here. Nine of Cups is you're realizing here what you want, and the Devil card is you getting very serious about how you want to create it. Clarify the Five of Pentacles and the challenge. You have the Emperor here. Some of you, I can see that maybe your boss is what the struggle is if you work somewhere. Some of you maybe are wanting to be your own boss here. I will say this though, for some of you Aries, I feel Spirit's really wanting you to know that you are good enough here. Some of you may compare yourself to other people or judge yourself looking at others here, but really, you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. So I think here with this Emperor is like Spirit's wanting you to remain in your confidence. But I think also too that the Emperor is all about how you self-govern yourself, how you hold yourself accountable. And the Emperor is you, Aries. So I think one thing that you may be wanting at this time in your challenge is like more freedom. You want the resources here at your disposal to do what the hell it is that you want to do and not have to answer to anybody. But I feel this month is like you can't really do that. There's like a lot of obligations and responsibilities. It's like you're really having to, take things serious and follow through with your commitments. And you may be wondering why I'm saying that. Well, because Capricorn is a sign that squares you in astrology. Aries is all about freedom, expansion, adventure, and Capricorn is about restriction, pessimism, negativity. It's about work, routine, structure. When I say negativity, I'm not shitting on Capricorn because it's not in the way in which you think I'm talking about. Right? Capricorn is about control, restriction. Right? No, this is what we need to do. We stick to this. Aries likes to pivot. Clarify the Page of Wands here in the future position. Pull the Magician. Yeah. And the Magician is all about your skills and your talents here and just channeling them. Literally, the Magician is about channeling and how you concentrate your will, how you direct your willpower, how you direct your energy. And I see you starting to direct it toward things that are more enjoyable, more playful, more fun. I'm going to pull one more, pull clarifier on here. Pull the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles is your advice. It's creating new things, doing new things, beginning new ventures, starting, going on adventures here. Right. Kind of reminds me, you could be literally bringing out, I don't know, let's just say for instance, maybe, I'm just using this as an example. Let's just say maybe you used to do carpentry, right? And so now you're getting back into carpentry. Or let's just say, you used to do tarot. Now you're going to get back into tarot. Right? It's almost as if it's like you're reconnecting to what you like, right? And what's enjoyable for you and what's natural for you and what are your gifts. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles as the advice. You pull the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles is just about channeling your mind, body, and spirit into your work. Right, and getting started on creating, you know, the proper medium for yourself, especially if you want to contribute to the collective. Right, so a medium would be like YouTube, a medium would be like LinkedIn, or a medium would be like TikTok, or it would be Instagram. Right, so that way you can, you know, offer service or contribute, or to, you know, work, help others. Clarify the Justice card in the outcome. All right, you pulled way too many damn cards. Well, you pulled 3. I'll take it. You pulled the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress here with the Justice card. So I think what you're putting on the scale in regards to your energy, time, effort, your attention, hard work, what's being balanced down on the other side is the results here that you are looking for. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, being positive about those results, feeling more motivated and inspired because things are coming together. The Empress is feeling more abundant, feeling feeling like prosperity is starting to happen here. But it's not over, right? It's not done yet. It's like there's still a lot of work, still more you need to do here, but I think you'll be pleased with the results by the end of the month of just your creations and what you're creating. Clarify this Two of Swords. You have the Six of Wands here. Yeah, one thing I would say too, something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. You know, Two of Swords is Libra and it's Moon in Libra, so it's about, you know, having to really be balanced and fair. And Six of Wands is when it comes to yourself and other people. So that's the last message there. That's the last message for you, Aries. All right, that's what I got for you, Aries. I'm gonna leave the reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, that link will be down below in the description. All my readings right now are 20% off. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell. And yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise, in that, Aries, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.